Hello there everybody, and welcome to this feature presentation on YouTube. I am King Mac, your hamburger pal. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to enjoy a hot fresh cheeseburger along with some delicious golden french fries, a tasty milkshake, and a nice soft drink. Also be sure to grab some hot buttery popcorn while you're at it as you enjoy this episode of TTBurger Game Reviews on YouTube.
Hello everybody, it is I, Tony, and welcome back to another TTBurger Game Review here on YouTube. Actually, I'd take it back, it's another episode of TTBurger Remastered Game Review here, episode 13 here, part 1 of one part. And for today's Remastered Game Review, we're going to be talking about a pop singer, or pop singers of the 90s and the early 2000s. There were tons of those pop singers back then, boy groups and girl groups and boy singers and girl singers. But there's one of them that was pretty popular and still is somewhat popular to this day, even though she said she's not going to be making music anymore for personal reasons and stuff. We're going to be talking about the singer called Britney Spears. And I remember first learning about Britney Spears back when I was 10 years old in 4th grade on MTV when the show Stable came on, and that's when I heard Baby One More Time, and I thought this was just going to be a one-hit wonder, because even though it was good, I thought it was just going to be a one-hit wonder for some reason. And then her album Baby One More Time was released, and that sounds like Sometimes, which is probably one of my favorite songs with her, along with Crazy and Oops, I Did It Again, which is probably her most famous hit of all time. Next to Baby One More Time, and Lucky and Stronger, and I'm a Slave for You, all this stuff and more. And she was everywhere. She was all over the place. Magazines, TV, merchandise, and you couldn't get enough of her. And I was surprised when THQ announced that they were going to be making a Britney Spears video game based on her. And this game was on the PlayStation 2, PC, and Game Boy Advance. If we look at the PlayStation 2 version of this game, we got Britney's Dance Feed, the one and only video game starring the pop singer herself, Britney Spears, released on May 9th, 2002. Now, Britney's Dance Feed flat out sucks fucking burger moldy shit badly. It is nothing more than a cash cow to fill in the popularity of Britney Spears at the time. There's so little of a game in here, it almost is as bad as Spice World on the PlayStation. If anyone wants to know what I'm talking about, go check that review out. If you have, then you'll see the similarities here already. When this game was first sold in stores, it was $30. $30 for this game, and there's so little content here. Now, what makes this game burger shit? Well, let's continue. When we first see a CG rendered Britney Spears telling us about her world tour program. She wants to find the best dancers and the dance to her family and blah blah blah. I should point out that is not Britney Spears voicing herself. That is actress Shonda Farr from series such as Planet of the Apes and Smallville and more. Yeah, they couldn't find Britney Spears to voice herself, so they just found a person who sounds like her. That's lovely. And that is the gist of the game. You are a backup dancer for Britney Spears, and you compete with another backup dancer, move on to the next audition, and more. So yeah, it's a rhythm-based game, and a bad one at that. We go from audition to audition to audition, and then at the end, you face off with Britney herself, and then you get some extras and stuff, and then you put the game away and never play it again unless you really need some more Britney Spears there and stuff. What really surprised me is how little content there is in this game. For a game released $30 at the time, that's a rip-off there. You might as well go spend $30 on a Blu-ray box set, or like you could buy a DVD player or something like that at the time or so, or these days, or buy a bunch of movies there for that same price. Sure, like it doesn't cost that much now, but back then you would have been disappointed for sure. You only have 6 dancers to choose from. Only 5 songs, you must play through them twice. First time you dance to a clip of the song, second time you dance to the full song. And you do this for all 5 songs available. The songs are Baby One More Time, Oops, I Did It Again, Stronger, I'm a Slave for You, and Overprotected. That is it for the songs. There are no extra songs, no unlockables, you cannot play as Britney Spears yourself either. The only unlockables you have are when you get a certain high score, you unlock behind the scenes videos and clips of the songs, Britney Spears singing live on a 360-degree camera form, and more. Once you beat all the songs, you get Britney Spears, well, Sean the Fart telling you thank you and goodbye, and that's all you get.
It's been great. See you soon. Bye now.
And that's what you spend $30 on. Just to hear Britney Spears say goodbye and stuff like that. I mean, dear me, what a fucking burgerly shitty ripoff there. I should end right here, but there are a couple of positives, like the graphics look okay, Britney Spears looks good, even the in-game character model of her when you get to the bonus section looks okay, the dancers are decent looking, the frame rate is smooth, and the environments look good, and they have the music videos of the songs played in the background, but they're out of sync for some reason. And the auditory aspect, they got the songs, some of the one-liners, I guess, are okay. But damn, I didn't even talk much about the gameplay. Like I said, it's a rhythm-based game where you're using the controller to hit the face buttons and directional buttons at the right time. If you're half a second late or a quarter of a second late, it does not count or register. And it's very uneven, like most of the time the game is easy and there are parts that just ramps up the difficulty, but you can pretty much breeze through this in an hour or less. And it's a little better than Spice World, but saying that, it's like comparing apples to oranges. Or chocolate chip cookies are better than peanut butter cookies, which they aren't like that, but still. It's like saying Britney Spears better than Christina Aguilera, or vice versa, so like that. But it's a little better than Spice World, but the gameplay is very, very poor and redundant, not very fun. The Game Boy Advance version, which is the first version of the game that came out, is even worse and even more unplayable because of the stiffness in the controls, and the songs are like down to a Game Boy Advance style, just hear over and over again. But how do we rate this game? Well, we need to go to our TTBurger pros and cons chart here to even talk about the pros and cons here. For the TTBurger pros, Britney Spears is in it. The Britney Spears songs are here too. The graphics are okay, and fans of Britney Spears will get a little bit of enjoyment, some enjoyment out of this. For the TTBurger cons, we got quite a few here. Britney Spears does not voice herself in the game. Sean the Tar does. Very little content in the game to justify the $30 price at the time of its release. Gameplay is so boring and not very challenging for the most part. Only 5 songs you have to play through them twice to beat the game. The songs, while decent, get old very fast. Only 6 characters to choose from, don't even play as Britney Spears at all. The extras are not worth it. When you finish the game, you get nothing except for a thank you and a goodbye from Britney Spears. The Game Boy Advance version is pretty much unplayable. And there are better rhythm-based games out there, like Jam Lammy, Prep Rapper 2, Space Channel 5, and hell, you can even go to the arcade and play Guitar Freak, you can play Dance Dance Revolution. Plus, I do not like that game. You're better off playing those games better than this. Which is why my rating of Britney's Dance Beat gets a 2 out of 10. A little bit higher score than, Spice World, but not saying much at all. Now, I'm glad they only made one game in this. If they would have made a sequel and released 5 more songs and stuff like that, it would have been considered a rip-off and a cash cow, kind of like how Call of Duty is these days and stuff. But that's all I gotta say. I don't even recommend this game as a rental. I mean, Britney Spears fans will get some enjoyment out of it, but go to a friend's house and play it. That's the best I can say. And that's it for this TTBurger Remastered Game review. More videos will be coming up soon. What we'll be covering next, either a regular review or remastered game review. Find out next. All I gotta say is Tony, peacing out, and have a good day, and avoid this game. It's burgerly fucking shit. Take care, everybody. Just got here, man, get me a beer and open up the mirrors. Let me show you now.